All right, online folks, we're at number 4. Here are the steps one more time. We're ready, everyone. Step 1. Place parentheses around each pair. Step 2. What was step 2, Cameron? Right. Factor each pair. Right? Step 3. All right. Factor by grouping. Are you getting it? Factor by grouping. Those are the steps. You know what a pair is, right? You can identify, you can group pairs, right? You know how to do that, right? So you group the pairs, right? And then you factor each pair separately, right? All right, let me show you this now. Let me show you this. We are going to do number 3. Number 3 says 12n cubed plus 4n squared plus 15n, that's not an s, that's 5, plus 5. All right, notice we have how many terms? 4 terms. So we are going to group like this. Yes? Isn't that 2 pairs? Ania, you're with us? All right. Remember that little caution I gave you, right? If the third term start with a negative, you're going to include that negative, but you're going to put that plus between the 2 parentheses, right? When we get there, I'll bring it up again and show you how to sort it out, right? All right. Now, we're going to step 2. What does step 2 say? Factor each pair. So I need to factor this, right? So when I factor that, I can see that n squared is common. I can also see that 4 is common. Alessandro, this is the highest common factor, right? I'm trying to bring that back to your memory. Because n to the second is smaller, right? That's a smaller factor, right? And it's common to both n cubed and n squared. So we pick n squared, right? That's the reason. All right, let me show you some rough work now. Some rough work. What we're doing, we're dividing 12n cubed by 4n squared. Don't miss this. 12 divided by 4 is what? 3. Right. Notice I have n to the third on top, and the 2 here minus 2. All right, when we simplify this, we will have 3n to the 1, which is what? 3 what? All right, so 3n, thank you, young lady. 3n, and look now, we have 4n squared divided by what? So what do we get? All right, 1. So this is a positive 1 that will come here, or parentheses will go there. We have factored the first pair. All right, so now we're going to tackle the second pair. But you see that plus sign right there? We have to put it back, right? So we're going to do plus. And now I'm just going to change the color just so you can see the second pair being factored. All right, so what is common between the second pair? Here it is now. 5 is common, that's correct. Here's the second pair. Zane, you see it? That's the second pair. So 5 is common, right? All right, let me just change that for a second. I want 5 is common. And so 5 into 15 and goes what? 3 times. And then what, Nazaire? Nazaire? N, thank you. And Kamaya, what do I put next? All right, plus 1. You are with us. You're with us. All right? So this is finished to a level, right? This is step 2. We have factored both pairs. All right? So now we're going to factor completely, right? So I'm going to take away this here. Don't miss this. Don't miss this. You see this and this? We're going to factor that out. All right, so we have 3n plus 1. It must be in parentheses, right? When I factor 3n plus 1 out, I'll actually get 4n squared, right? Because that's what's left out of the first term. And then you see this plus 5? We're going to put that plus 5. You see these highlights? You see these highlights here? This is actually this, right? So both of these are actually this. I'm actually factoring that out, right? And what is left is the 4n squared plus 5.
If you found this video interesting or you learned something from it, go ahead and click a like. Go ahead and comment and share. As always, thanks for watching and see you in the next video.